Hi there, I hope you have a lovely day. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Stella. So today I have my empties for you guys. So those are empties from different categories like makeup, hair care, skincare, body care and so on. So let's have a look what I have finished so far and what I maybe have finished last month, because I put in some stuff which I have finished several months ago, but I could not film the update because it was not relevant back then. So oops, let me show you one loofah. That one is trash, of course, because I love these guys, but then once they fall apart and you cannot kind of pull them into their original form and they always get loose, it's a big mess then. So I decided to throw that one away. Then let's see, I think this little guy I showed last time, but I could not, how to say, throw it away because I still had to work on it, or had to keep it because it was in a Day of the Dead project pan, and there you have to finish a pair of prompts, meaning this one was finished, but the corresponding, not the pair, the other part of the pair was not finished, so therefore I kept it, but I think I counted it already in my last empties, as value. So if not, you will see it here, or I will make a comment down below in the corner, left or right, wherever, and say I have already counted it. So then the rest of it is actually something interesting. So I'm throwing away these little guys. This is one double duo-ended brush from Anastasia. It was from one of their palettes. I don't mind these brushes because it's sometimes it's very good to just use what you have. If you can you can work these two little guys. Pack with this side the eyeshadow and then blend it with the other one. It's fine. You don't need to have 10 different brushes sometimes if you want to be quick. You know what I mean? Sometimes the quickest looks can look amazing. So then let me show you. I finished this shampoo from on Jackie's. This was in the, what was it, in the Beauty A to Z project pan for heads up for the letter H. So that one is already gone. I will of course check the price and let you know how much it was. Then I finished finally also this little guy. This was also in the same project, Beauty A to Z, the Christian Dior Instant Gentle Cleansing Oil. It has been discontinued. It might be difficult for me to find the price, but if so, I will just take one of the skincare line products that they have with similar properties and give it that price. But I believe back then when I was living in the UK, I bought it. It might be £30 ish, or £25 ish. I remember something like that. But yeah, we will see. So then let's see. Okay, I finished my blush, the cream blush that I had in the Partners in Cream project pan, and this is from Makeup Academy Professionals. This is in Bittersweet. It was a pinkish, Barbie pinkish blush. You can see it maybe in the yeah, now you can see it better a little bit in the corner. You see that there is this kind of shade. I paid €1 for it when I bought it in Paris. I am not sure what was the original recommended price for it, so not sure. So that was my first makeup empty. Then maybe I jump to makeup empties. Okay, let's do the makeup empties, but I still have some skincare stuff. Yeah, Essence Keep It Perfect Fixing Spray, Gone with the Wind. Second empty, I'm quite happy about that. What else do I have here? My MAC lipstick. I finished it until the plastic. I finished it, but then I just scooped out the remaining one and put it in a palette. So, but I consider this one as an empty. This one goes, the return to MAC isn't anymore, but I still keep the empties. Maybe it will happen that they, introduce a new recycling program or whatever. So, good to have it then. Then another makeup empty is the KBD tattoo liner, the mini version. I believe, yes, it's a mini version, but somebody cut them open and compared them, and apparently they have the same amount of product as the full version, if I'm not mistaken. It was a big size. I could be also wrong, don't quote me on that. What else do I have? A little MAC Fix Plus, sample. So then Okay, my professional benefit primer gone, so I finished that one. I'm happy about it. And then I had here this AOA mattifying blotting paper. Not sure if I should count it to skincare or makeup. I would say actually it's skincare, but then I'm also tempted to put it in makeup. So let me know what you think. Should I put it in makeup or skincare? Empties, you know. So if makeup, I would keep it, of course, until the end of the year, because I'm going to show you then what I have finished at the end of the year, or I just leave it as it is, and because the value is just only $1 or something like that. So yeah, but for your information, definitely not recommend them, because they are like pergament paper, or you know, sandwich paper, the paper that you have, you know, for example, to wrap you know, sandwiches and so on. So it's good to soak up oils, but it's not the best, because I have extremely oily skin. So in my case, for example, I was using one little piece, and that was like not enough, let's say, powerful, you know, to absorb all oils. So I had to put another one. So I maybe in one session, if I needed it, I used 5 of these, and they are 50 sheets, I believe, in it. So, and yeah, 50 sheets unscented. What I would have appreciated with these little guys is, for example, I know from South Korea, in South Korea they have ones, you know, for example, those ones are actually soaked into powder liquid, you know, so that means, for example, they absorbed the liquid, but then the powder remains on the top of the paper sheet, on this sheet, and once you put on your head, for example, the powder is actually also deposited on your face. So that also gives actually the mattifying effect. With this one, it was more like, okay, it soaks up the oil, but still I could see some shine and so on. So it was not really, how can I say, yeah, that good. But of course, I cannot expect more quality for $1 on the other hand, right? So then 2 pens emptied. I'm happy about it. So this one is from the Jeffree Star Blue Blood palette. I finished actually like a cream colored eyeshadow, and this one is from the Queen of Hearts eyeshadow palette, and that was also a cream color shade, and I actually you know, mixed them both together and repressed them into a bigger Maybelline powder compact, because I was then using both eyeshadows as a mattifying powder, you know, finishing powder, and so on, so setting powder. So these ones are empty. I'm not sure if I will give myself, you know, any value for these, because I have not finished a complete eyeshadow palette, you know, so maybe, or just 25 cents, I am not sure. I know that some people started with the low buy bank and so on, or makeup bank for whatever they finish and so on. I have not even thought about it, to be honest with you, if I should do it or not. My stance was I will not do it, because I was also saying, you know, in the beginning, I will not put in any price, but then I'm like, okay, it's maybe interesting to see really how much I have spent. Of course, sometimes the retail value, or let's say the recommended price from the manufacturer, is different to the price that I have paid, because some of the stuff I bought in sales. So, you know, there's always a, let's say, reality to the value that it should have had, let's say. So enough rambling about that one. Perfume sample, Bleu de Chanel, loved it. I might buy the full size for it. So what else? Then go back to skincare stuff, skincare samples. Here I finished some of those actually already in May, but I kept them because I had them. I had not presented actually the Turn and Burn update for last month in June, so that's why I kept them. But I think in July you saw already the update. So yeah, Zeasee, you know, essential oil, good maybe for dehydrated skin, meaning the ones that have lack of water, not lack of oil. I have too much oil. For me, it was okay, you know, it absorbed nicely, but it was not essential to me in my skincare routine, for example. So Love this little guy from Estee Lauder, the what is it, Advanced Night Repair. I have a full size, and I liked actually that this one here had a spatula attached to the cap, so you could always scoop out whatever amount you needed, and then you just use it. A little bit of the critique to the packaging, because these rounds are square, these corners are square, so it's a little bit difficult, to really scoop out or reach the corner. So maybe a rounder packaging would have been better to get the last bits of it. Yeah, what is it? Dermaceutic. What this was the Sunseutic 50 plus skincare. This one is for preventing stuff. When I say preventing damage to your skin, of course, it has zinc oxide, titanium dioxide, hyaluronic acid, aloe vera. Nothing to write home about, let's say. So then another product from this line is also here, this S25 sunscreen cream, and this is for prevent, or it was just sunscreen, so as I said, I didn't feel anything special about it. Lancaster sunscreen, sorry, I have a hair here, small one. Okay, it's okay, but it has a really strong perfume scent. If you are sensitive to perfume scent and you don't like to have it all day long on your face, it might be not the right choice, this brand, for you, because I have also a tinted sunscreen from them, and it's also scented. So yeah, it has a particular floral scent. If you are not keen on floral scents, it might be not the right choice for you. Clinique All About Clean, a mild facial cleanser for the ones who are really sensitive. This one is unscented, so it won't bother you, but also I noticed, for example, I was taking away my makeup with the Christian Dior gentle oil, and then I was using this one to wash the remaining oil, makeup away and so on, and I noticed, okay, it was not taking all of the makeup off. I had to go back in again with micellar water, or it was micellar water actually that I was also using, just to get it, get also the remaining makeup from my face. So but if you want to try it out, they have it usually sample packs as well. And number 7, eye cream. This is also with Matrixil, but I didn't notice anything because I bought this, but I'm not a big fan of eye creams. I would, now in hindsight, I would prefer much to have more more the full face cream, okay, instead of this little guy here. So what else then? Gentle, this was your hydrating gentle foaming cleanser, also not bad, but again, it has perfume scent to it, so if you are not a fan of perfume, might be not the right choice for you. If you like Clarins, you might like this one. So that was also a sample. Then I have here 2 samples from Resibo, a brightening eye cream or corrective eye cream, and also the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Eye Cream. Not a big fan of this one because as soon as I opened it, or 2 days later, 3 days later, it started to smell. I don't know what was wrong with this one, but also from the coverage effect, it was not that strong that you say, okay, it kind of causes, a really contrast on your face with, brightening your under eye area. Didn't notice that one. This one, yes, it was more of the quality of like a stroke cream, also like the MAC stroke cream, but a little bit more liquid, let's say. Not bad, but also not that strong in power, so that it kind of creates a contrast on your face or whatever. And final product here is this little guy, and this is a box dye. What is it? Box dye hair dye. Yeah, now that's the correct order. And from Polypalette, from Schwarzkopf, in the color black, because I'm graying, and I need to color my hair, let's say every 2 months. Sometimes I try not to color it immediately 2 months later or whatever, but yeah, I use this, so that's also gone. So anyway, this was my little empties for you for the month of June. I hope you enjoyed it. I see you in the next one. Have a good day. Bye bye.